what's up everyone? I just want to share you how to get motorcycle license in Kuwait. So I just want to share you how I get my motorcycle license in Kuwait. So I will guide you and I will share with you how. So first of all, you need some requirements also. You need the work permit and automaticía. They call it Kuwait chamber. And passport copy, civil ID, valid civil ID copy also. And
a few moments later.
Picture, blue background, passport size, and then 10k the money also for the stamp. So first of all, you need to know your address in your civil ID. If you're living in Salmiya, Rigay, or Farwania, Hawali, Mahabula, you need to follow your address in civil ID.
Wait a minute.
If your address in civil ID it's in Salmiya, you need to go in Jabriya Traffic Department. I think it's by area. So if which area your civil ID, the same area on your traffic department also. If you're living in Kuwait, Kuwait City, your traffic department is in Asima, in Kuwait also. Jara Road, near in Jara Road this way. So for me, my address in Mahabula. So my traffic department is in Amadi. So I came there. And then I asked them on how to get a motorcycle license. And they told me that I need the application form. So it's not in online. You can take it in traffic department also. There is one place there that they call it printing. So you can ask them. So this is the application form. This one, I'm sorry about this one. So this is the application form, including your civil ID. They will make it in there in traffic department. So you need to know your blood type also. If you are printing in online, this one same like this, but don't print in online. Take from them in the traffic department, ask them, or I think in Kuwait City also they are making this one, the application form for motorcycle license. You just need to pay 1k only. So when you receive this one, they need you to sign this one, this area, in this area for your sponsor. So in your civil ID, if your sponsor is Kuwaiti or some of the company, their owner it's different nationality, no? Same in my company, our owner is Lebanese, so our Kuwaiti sponsor, I let them to sign here. So with the stamp also of the company. So first of all, when you take this application form, you need to let your company to sign this one and stamp here in the first page. Here in the first page. This is the sponsor sign or company sign. So when they sign it already, you need to attach your civil ID copy, passport copy, work permit copy, and the automaticía also. And if you can request salary certificate, much better also. So after that, you need to go to traffic department morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. And then ask the information there when you will go there to sign this one, because when you go there in the traffic department, they will tell you to go there to the manager. I think it's a police also, but they are the one who will sign to start your application form. So when they sign it here or in the other page, there is 3 pages actually. They will printed you 3 pages. This one and then this one. So I think this one for the blood type. The second one is for the eye test, and the third one I think it's for the estimara. So when they sign it, your application form already here, or I show you here, right? This one, same like this one. When they sign it, they will tell you to go to the eye test. So you will go to the clinic. They told you where is the clinic. So you are the one who will go there. So just tell them that you are taking a motorcycle license and you need for the eye test. In Amadi, they told me it's not too far. They just 1 KD taxi. I take taxi and I go there in that clinic. So I just pay 1 taxi back and forth. And then after that, when you pass the eye test, this is the eye test. When they sign the eye test here, where is that one? See here? 6/6. It's written in Arabic, but this one, it's 6/6. So in eye test, it's easy only. You just close your eyes and the other eyes also to read the letters, small letters. So 3 letters or 4 letters, it's enough already. So when you pass the eye test, you will go back to the traffic department, and you will pass this paper. There is what do you call this one? There is one area there. They call it for the stamp. You will pass your papers there on the stamp, and then you will pay 5 KD only KNet if you are in Amadi. And then after you pay the 5 KD, you will go on the other side for the encoding. So when you give your papers in the encoding with the stamp, they will tell you to wait only. After that, they will call you when they finish the blue one, the estimara. I will show you here. They will give you this one. When you receive your estimara, they call it estimara, the blue one. You're finished in the traffic department already. So you will go home and then try to practice the theoretical test. I will show you where you can practice the theoretical test here in this side. There. Just make sure you
A few moments later.
read properly the question, so you will answer properly also. Just make sure that you remember all the sign and the penalty also. In the website for the traffic department, you can always practice every day the theoretical test in the website. Just when you finish 1 to 20, just check if what question you are wrong and what question you are correct. So remember the correct answer and the question also, and remember what question you are incorrect. So the next, so when you have an appointment already on the exam, so you can perfect. So make sure you practice every day that one. Just because every day it's different question also. It's only up to 1 to 20 question, but when you finish the other question, when you repeat again the theoretical test, it's another question again. So the question and answer, they mix, and every exam they are putting them. So make sure you remember all the sign, the fine, and also what do you call this one? There is some question there that about the battery and about the tire also. So you need to remember that. It's so easy, only the theoretical test. Make sure that you're practicing every day. So for the motorcycle driving test, I will share with you how I passed the motorcycle drive test. Because if you are alone, if you're only alone going there, and then you start you start to appoint for the drive test and exam test, they will, yeah, make sure you will pass the theoretical test. But even you pass the theoretical test, when you are in the drive test, sometimes they will fail you, even you pass the cone like that. Some of my friends also told me about that. Some people also there in traffic department, they are repeating their drive test also, because they don't have any training also in outside. So make sure you have training also on motorcycle before you take the motorcycle drive test. I will let you know where which company they are providing training. So for me, I went there in KMC, Kuwait Motoring Company. Baka naman. I just went there that because I want to try first, because almost 4 years, 3 years I'm not using motorcycle because I'm working here in Kuwait. So I don't have time to, when I go vacation in the Philippines, I don't have time to drive motorcycle also. So when I came there in KMC, Kuwait Motor Company, they let me to drive the motorcycle with the obstacle. So when I drive the motorcycle in KMC with the obstacle, I failed like that. So there is one trainer there, his name is Kefaya. It's a good guy. And one other guy, I think Indian guy also. They will teach you properly, and they will help you on how to pass on motorcycle drive test. So just go there in KMC when you receive your Estimara, the blue one. They will teach you a lot. But there's payment also. But your payment in KMC, it will help you also. So they will help you on how to pass the motorcycle drive test, and also the theoretical test also. They will help you 100%, you will pass. Just there per hour in KMC, I think 29 KD per hour, their training. So they will check you first, they will let you to drive motorcycle. You will drive on the obstacle also, and then they will let you know if how many days you need training for the motorcycle. So for me, because first time I ride motorcycle on that time, they told me to take 2 days training for the motorcycle. So I take training, and then first day of training, it's good also for me. I learned how to banking also, how to pass properly the cone, and then how to drive also motorcycle. And then I refresh. And the second day, they make my appointment also on that day for my second day. So when I came there, it's Saturday, and my appointment is Sunday for the drive test. And then for the second day of training, it's good also. I passed the cone, the obstacle also. And then for my day of appointment on the exam, before 1 hour, they let me to go there to practice again for the motorcycle drive test. And then after that, when my appointment, it's already 12 o'clock on that time, so they appoint me 12 o'clock, so we came there together. Beside this, because the KMC, it's near in Jara Road, near in Asima Traffic Department. So when you train there in KMC, they will let you to appoint there in Asima, because in Asima, beside the traffic department there, that's the place where you will take the examination, periodical test, and also the motorcycle drive test. So in the theoretical test, I pass, and I got 95% also. I got one wrong there. My incorrect answer there, it's on the fine. So there's question there that when you pass by the accident, what you will do there, same like that, but and how much the fine also. So I don't know how much the fine that on that questionnaire, but in that questionnaire I'm wrong. So when I finished the theoretical test, and then I start in the motorcycle drive test. In the motorcycle drive test, there is some 6 cone. They call it snake. And then 3 cones you need to pass by also, and number 8. So after that, when you pass all this one, finish. You will wait there in the reception, and then you will wait for your certificate that you pass the theoretical and the motorcycle drive test. So when you receive that paper, they call it certificate for the license. For the license card, that one. So I will show you this one. When you receive that one, it's mean you pass the exam test. So you can start to get your license card already that one. So when you receive that paper, if you want to print your card, just go to the traffic department that you came before, that you went there before. So for me, I went in Amadi Traffic Department, so I go back there, and then I just send the papers and my estimara there for the printing of the card. So I wait for almost 4 hours there when I give my paper, and they told me to wait for the printing. So I wait for 4 hours almost, and then I pay for 5 KD another for the stamp. So that's it. When I wait for 4 hours, and then after that I receive my motorcycle license. So that's it. So I hope I give you some information also, and make sure to get training first before you you take the motorcycle drive test. Thank you.
شوف في حاجات، فيش حد.